This is a video of the Q1 assessment review for geometry. So when you look at it, angle 1 and 5 are corresponding, 5 and 8 are vertical. These two are same side exterior and these are same side interior. So the one that cannot prove lines are parallel are the vertical angles C. So for question number 2, in order to find the slope, we're going to do rise over run. So we're going down and we're going over. So we know it's going to be a negative slope. So the slope is negative 2 over 3. And so the slope perpendicular is going to be 3 over 2. So in this particular problem, we have the angle in here and the angle here, they're corresponding. Corresponding, we set equal to each other and solve, and we get x is equal to 9. All right, so now we take a look at problem number 4. Okay, so on number 4, we take a look at the angles, angle 4 and angle 6. They are alternate interior, so we set them equal to each other and we solve. However, they want us to find angle 5, and angle 5 is right next to angle 6. So we have to take our final answer and subtract it from 180. So there you go. Okay, so here's our next one. We have the word sum, so that's total interior or interior formula. And we plug it in, n minus 2 times 180, we get 1800. And we have to divide it by 12 because that's how many sides it was. And 1800 divided by 12 is 150. Let's see, so one interior angle is 150. And all the angles inside of a 12-sided figure is 1800. Okay, so this particular one right here, we have opposite angles. It's a parallelogram. We set it equal, we get x is 5. We plug it back in to find out S. They want us to find angle SYA. So I'm really looking for angle Y. So I find out that this angle up here is 56. The one right next to it is supplementary, so it's 124. All right, so these particular angles here are right next to each other, so we add them up and set it equal to 180. We combine like terms and simplify. We get x is 14. The question is asking for angle SLF. So SLF, L is the angle that we're looking for. Okay, so we plug it back in for A, since A and L are across from each other, and we find out that the angle we're looking for is 87 degrees. Okay, for this particular one, opposite sides are equal. These are not angles, opposite sides. We set it equal to each other and we solve. We get x is equal to 11. Because we're looking for EF, we had to plug it back in, and we get 38 units. Okay, so here we have for this one a polygon. First thing we want to know is how many sides. N is equal to 6. Put it in our n minus 2 to figure out how much they all add up to. They all add up to 720. 21x plus 321. We added up all our x's in the problem. Don't forget your 90 with your numbers. 21x plus 321 equals 720. Subtract 321 and you get x is equal to 19. So for this one, we're looking for a fourth vertex so that we can make a parallelogram. So what I want to do is I want to see how far I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up 1. So I went over 6 and up 1. So I'm going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up 1. Voila. There we go. Okay. So for this one here, you have to write the converse, the inverse, and the contrapositive. We're going to start with our original. If I did not eat, then I will not be hungry. Converse is change the order. So if I'm not hungry, then I did not eat. Inverse, you're going to keep what you have, but add a knot. This one has a knot, so we add another knot, it goes away. If I did eat, then I will not be hungry. Contrapositives, when we do both, change the order and insert knots. So if I am not hungry, then I did not eat. Okay. And here we wrap it up with our last translate the following. All vegetables are green, that's your P. Q, vertical angles are congruent. P, this symbol Q, vegetables are green and vertical angles are congruent. Here we have a negation, so vertical angles are not congruent or vegetables are all green. And that concludes your review.